I worked with investors that were accumulating 30 properties that they were short terming. And in Denver, when the average nightly rental is upwards of 250 bucks, looking at that next to what a long-term rental would be, they they were going to go with the short-term rental. And luckily, these properties were amazing investments that they could then turn into long-term rentals. And not only, if your property is not cash flowing a significant amount, say you're just making, after all expenses, $100-$200 a month, we are still in a market that, conservatively is appreciating 12%, very conservatively. Last year we had 19% appreciation. I don't think we can compare anything anywhere to last year, just because it was so up there. But you're looking at two sides of investment. Not only, okay, great, I'm cash flowing a property, whether it's $200 a month or 500, but I'm also sitting on a property that is appreciating 11, 12, 13% a year. And that I can then borrow against in the future in order to leverage my money and put it into another opportunity. But going back to what you said about short-term rentals, I have a perfect scenario in which that happened overnight. So Breckenridge, Colorado, Mountain Market, it had, I believe, about 9,000 short-term rental licenses within the community. Well, last year I was helping actually a good lender friend of mine look for an investment property up in Breckenridge that was going to be short-termed. Well, without any, no one saw it coming. Of course, the big hotel groups had been lobbying against short-term rental licenses in mountain markets, along with every market, for a significant amount of time. Well, quickly a moratorium was placed, and 5,000 short-term rental licenses would be granted to primary homeowners. And this was, property owners in Breckenridge that were paying for to live there, basically, by renting out their property for a couple weekends out of the year. These were not investors that were coming in to primarily short term. So all of a sudden, a huge market of clientele disappeared. And so I think realizing that, or understanding the implications of what type of investment you're looking at, is so crucial. As an agent and as an investor, that that can go away so quickly, and all of a sudden your strategy for how you were cash flowing a property is completely gone. So I agree with you. I think short-term rentals are a little bit hazardous.